What is the optimal dose of intermittent fasting? For example, if you went to a doctor and he would prescribe to you exactly how often you should fast, how long you should fast, what would bring you the best results? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is 𝙒𝘼𝙏𝙏𝙏. I've been a fitness trainer and gym owner for over 30 years. I've helped thousands of people lose weight and just get into amazing shape. When it comes to intermittent fasting, there really is, unfortunately, no optimal dose. And the reason is that it's not like a medicine, like for example, when a new medicine comes in the market, there's so many clinical trials to determine what is the optimal dose. Like for example, like say you're on a blood pressure medication, they know 50 milligrams, once a day is going to create this particular response. Anywhere between say maybe 100 milligrams will create this response. When it comes to intermittent fasting, we know that it does work. For example, it does keep insulin levels low. It does increase insulin sensitivity. There's all these wonderful hormone responses. It's an amazing way to reduce calories and have you lose weight. But it's too new to really know at this point what is the exact optimal dose. Like no one can really tell you, okay, you should really do 16-8, 3 days a week, and you will get this specific exact response. And it's hard to say, okay, but if you did, say, a 24-hour fast 3 days a week, you're going to get this specific, exact response. It's really hard to tell what is the optimal dose. So what I recommend to you is just experiment with it. I've been intermittent fasting. Me and my wife have been doing it for like 11, 12 years. I started out reading some of those earlier books, like the Eat, Stop Eating book, the Warrior Diet. I also follow Lean Gains. He had that website that popularized the 16-8 style of eating. I have to say, it is life-changing for me. I keep my body fat low all year round, and my energy level is very high. My blood work is incredible. And I generally follow a 16-8 protocol, like 5-6 days a week. Then I do more like a 24, meaning that I fast for 20 hours, taking all my calories within a 3 or 4 hour eating window on Sundays, like an OMAD type approach. Then maybe once a month, I'll do a 24-hour fast. And I constantly experiment. I take diet breaks. I'm trying to figure out what is the optimal dose for me. Even when it comes to autophagy, everyone talks about how fasting upregulates autophagy. If you're not sure what autophagy is, all it means is it's like cell cleansing. Cells like weak and damaged organelles can recycle within the body. And actually fasting upregulates autophagy, just like working out, upregulates autophagy. Autophagy is somewhat of a never-ending process, but it is really good for you. It increases longevity. But when it comes to the optimal dose of fasting to determine when will you have the max benefit of autophagy, really hard to say. The general consensus is the longer you fast, the more it gets upregulated to a point of diminishing returns. So does it get maximum upregulation at 24-hour fast, a 36-hour fast? Really, really hard to tell. These are all questions I think years from now will be answered. And maybe you can actually prescribe fasting like you would a drug. Like I've just read one incredible study. I did a whole video on it where people did 11 days of water fasting, dramatically lowered their blood pressure. Right? Just incredible. We're talking like 30, 40 points of the top number came down from 11 days of water fasting. But hey, is that the optimal dose? Can most people really just drink water for 11 days? Plus it has to be medically supervised. So actually that's why I wanted to make this video. There's a lot of really unknowns when it comes to fasting. Even though I'm a true believer, I think it's an incredible way to reduce calories, to keep insulin low, to increase insulin sensitivity, to really reverse or really help, definitely prevent all these metabolic syndromes like fatty liver disease, type 2 diabetes, like high blood pressure. Definitely start experimenting with intermittent fasting. And if you want to learn more about it, I have maybe 25, 30 videos on my channel all about intermittent fasting. Definitely check them out.